Yeah, welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Look, guys, I'm back here in Vegas. Yeah, in my original setting. Hey, I had such an amazing time doing live remotes from Essence Fest in New Orleans and covering the BET Awards pink carpet. I have just been on the go. And then I came back to some more bookings here in Vegas. Look at God. I was so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And special shout out to my general manager, Mark Hayes, for believing in me and helping me out through these processes. I'm so grateful to be in this position, y'all. I've been working towards this for 8 years. 8 years, y'all, and it's finally coming true. Oh. It still doesn't even feel real. It still doesn't even feel real. All right, so let's get into the Jaime Dee Show. I have the news headlines of the day. Then we're going to talk about, when do moms have to stop being sexy? Are moms even allowed to be sexy? I want you guys to call in at 702-221-7283. Again, 702-221-7283. Because we're going to talk about a situation that Keke Palmer's in with her baby daddy as it pertains to moms being sexy, okay? So I want you guys to have that conversation because I know there's men on one side of the spectrum that say, absolutely not. Once you're a mom, you cannot be sexy. And there's men on the other side that says, hey, babe, when you come home, that's all me. So, hey, we got to have that conversation. Naturally Radiant, welcome into the YouTube. Yes, we're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. Welcome in. And then we're going to have our very own Mark Hayes, who is KSHP's general manager and a sports analyst, who's going to join me live to discuss the NBA Summer League, NBA Con, what other NBA events are happening this weekend in Vegas, and more. So make sure to stick around because we have so much to get into. And like I said, I'm back in Vegas. So go ahead, go to our YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, and live stream with me. All right, guys? Let's get into it. Okay, so in some kind of odd news, what? They're saying Britney Spears was allegedly smacked in the face by security guard of NBA star Victor Wembanyama. Did I say it right, Mark? Almost. Victor Wembanyama. Man, I don't know how to say your name, but why you over here have your security guard smacking on Britney Spears? So they're saying that, and this was reported by the Shade Room, that Britney Spears has filed a police report after she was allegedly backhanded by San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama's security guard on Wednesday here in Las Vegas. According to TMZ, the alleged incident occurred at Catch Restaurant in Las Vegas Aria Hotel on Wednesday night. Britney, along with her husband Sam and 2 other people, spotted Victor while en route to the restaurant. The One More Time superstar reportedly approached Victor in an effort to take a picture with him. Spears reportedly tapped the Spurs power forward on the shoulder, which prompted the director of the team security to react. Britney is alleging that the security guard slapped her, which caused her to fall to the ground. Wow. Not y'all over here beating on Britney Spears. Free Britney! Let me tell y'all, I understand that security is supposed to be doing their jobs, but I can tell y'all that security be doing the most. Y'all renter cops be doing the most. Y'all individuals who get guns be doing the most. Can y'all assess the situation before going guerrilla attack mode on everybody? Granted, I know they don't live in Vegas, but I can tell you this: security guards in Vegas be on one. So this, I mean, again, I know they're not in Vegas, but I'm just saying that because I see so often that security guards, whether they're with celebrities or whether they are in Vegas, they're just on one all the time. It's like, bro, calm down. Yes, you're doing your job, but this is not President Barack Obama. This is not President Joe Biden. This is not previous President Donald Trump. Like, calm down. Like, and then a set situation was Britney Spears. Jeez. Y'all should be so ready to mink on everybody. Now get into this insane news. This is reported by the Neighborhood Talk. Actually, this is reported by Hollywood Unlocked. Hollywood Unlocked. So this is very, very weird to me. During one of Machine Gun Kelly's recent shows, a fan was sitting in the front row holding a sign that said, "I just came from Mexico for you to punch me in the face." Now, Machine Gun Kelly did address the situation and was like, I'm not sure if I should punch you in the face. That's kind of a weird request. And I feel like if I do it or if I don't do it, it's a lose-lose situation. And so What did he do? He ended up going and punching the kid in the face. What? Y'all out here hitting people in the face with cell phones, throwing things at celebrities on stage. One of y'all just threw a pocket private part on stage of a Lil Nas X concert, and now you're out here asking Machine Gun Kelly to punch y'all in the face. What's with y'all? Y'all are weird. Why do y'all idolize these celebrities that much? I wish somebody would punch me in the face. I'm calling my lawyer. It's funny because everybody on social media is like, uh-oh, Machine Gun Kelly, you about to get a lawsuit. Or, hey, that person's lawyer just sitting in the parking lot ready to send the letter like, click. But, I mean, we all saw it. The guy literally gave his written consent for Machine Gun Kelly to punch him in the face. So you can't sue him. Also, Machine Gun Kelly was like, hey, I have my rings on. This is going to hurt if I punch him in the face. But what did he do? He punched the man in the face anyway. And I guess the man loved it because he was like, yeah, Machine Gun Kelly punched me in the face. Y'all are weird. Weird, I say. Weird. Now let's get into this stupid news. Now, this is reported by the Neighborhood Talk. 23 young people were arrested and charged with trespassing after they threw a house party inside of a stranger's home without permission. What is wrong with y'all? Oh my God. I'm laughing because you would really think that common sense is common, but it's not. Y'all be out here doing the dumbest stuff. According to Atlanta's News First, around 11:15 p.m. on June 26th, police received a complaint from a person in the Gwinnett County neighborhood who claimed there were some uninvited guests at their neighbor's house. When police arrived at the home, they found 23 people between the ages of 17 and 20 at the house throwing an unsolicited party. Police say none of the party goers knew the owner of the house. I'm sorry. Police took custody of 7 cars and issued 23 misdemeanor warrants for everyone there. Through further investigations, officers said they found empty liquor bottles, spilled drinks, or vomit in multiple rooms and trash. Other than that, they said the house was bare. They said, the police department said of Gwinnett County said, we are not sure why they picked this house. It is not for sale. It is owned. And there is an owner of the house. He just does not reside in Gwinnett County at the property. Investigators believe the owner of the house lived out of town and wasn't in state at the time. Sorry. It's funny to me because why y'all throwing parties in these people's houses? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all really be out here doing the dumbest things. Let me tell you. I understand an abandoned house and it's still dumb. You can still get in trouble. You can still very much so get arrested or get a ticket. Yeah. But an abandoned house is a little different than somebody's house that you know they probably still live in. Y'all kids be doing dumb stuff. All just to party. Naturally Radiant says, people be peopling. They do. Because what? Oh, child. Y'all out here giving people a run for their money. You know how irritated I would be if I came home and y'all threw a party in my condo? Mink and all 20 of them kids, 23 of them kids. I'm fighting. I'm running through this house like a Tomb Raider. Okay, so let's get into this news because for me, y'all know me. I'm all about supporting everybody and making sure everybody feels safe, protected, and healthy, especially if they're not doing anything to hurt themselves, hurt others, or animals. So this is a little to me. Okay, India Ari, who is an American singer-songwriter known for the song Brown Skin, didn't like Megan Thee Stallion's Hot Girl Boot Camp at Essence Fest. Now, if you don't know what Megan Thee Stallion's Hot Girl Boot Camp is, it's where she brings people on stage and she has them twerk to her songs. Now, it is Hot Girl Boot Camp, but she does bring men on who enjoy twerking as well, and they be getting down, all right? Now, again, India Ari, who is known for the song Brown Skin, said, does everything belong on stage? She specifically said that it is not a good look for our people. And she was criticizing Megan Thee Stallion while still saying that she supports all women artists and that she has been on the Essence Fest stage 6 times and she has done a lot of different performances, but it doesn't always end up in twerking. And girl, India Ari, I don't know you, but girl, shut up. Please, shut up. That is what Megan Thee Stallion is known for. Okay, let me give you this. I do understand that now in this day of age, all we hear is shoot 'em up, beat 'em up, steal, twerk, sex. I get it. Drugs, it is annoying. So, India, I give you that. But there are some artists that are known for just having a good time, and Megan Thee Stallion's one of them. And it's a concert at Essence Fest that is centered around Black enjoyment. People like to twerk. People like to have fun. And the reason I'm saying people because it's not just women. And nothing's wrong with that. Let people have fun. India, it's all in just fun and happiness and just having a good time. It's not hurting nobody. This is why we have artists like you who come on after Megan Thee Stallion and give us a whole different aesthetic, give us a whole different show, and doesn't include twerking. There's a space for everybody. Let these people twerk in peace. Jeez. Now, I do understand that representation matters. And that's, again, why I said we have people like you. And we have other artists who don't just talk about shoot 'em up, beat 'em up, sex, and all that great stuff. I mean, horrible stuff, excuse me. And there's other things they talk about, but make space for them. India, highlight them. Give them a bigger platform because we want to have fun. We want to twerk. We want to dance. Nothing's wrong. It's all fun and games. Come on, man, woman. That's all I got to say about that. Leave these people alone. All they're doing is twerking and having a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with a little twerk here and there. Now, I do understand some people twerking in inappropriate spaces, but this was here at Essence Fest. On stage, we're Megan Thee Stallion. Leave her alone. All right, so in some Las Vegas news, which is to me stupid. Las Vegas police say a reckless rider allegedly drove through the casino floors. Now get into this. Okay, so the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department says its raid officers took a reckless rider into custody after he allegedly rode through casino floors. According to a post from the Las Vegas police, the raid team conducted surveillance on the known reckless rider. The unidentified man, according to police, is accused of creating multiple events on Las Vegas Boulevard in which LVMPD says he rode through casino floors, upstairs, and escalators. He did wheelies up and down Las Vegas Boulevard and ran from law enforcement. Now, they say he was doing this on a motorcycle. Oh, and then they ended up towing his truck and his dirt bike. I don't know why I can't speak today. But I find that so funny. What, again, today is just the day of people just don't have common sense news. Because what? Why are you riding your dirt bike through these people's casinos and then running away from the police? I find it so funny. I'm sorry. This stuff is so funny to me, so I just have to laugh. All right, and so in our last Las Vegas news, this is actually pretty disheartening. It's really sad. But a man shot a 6-year-old girl in a possible road rage incident in North Las Vegas. 2 people were arrested. North Las Vegas police have provided the photos for the uncle and nephew accused in a possible road rage shooting on Wednesday. People have identified the 2 suspects, 139 and the nephew, 23. They said that they were booked on charges of destroy and or conceal evidence, prohibited person in a possession of a firearm, carrying a concealed weapon without a permit, resisting a police officer, and bicycle rider failed to ride on the right side of the road. Please note that these individuals were booked on charges of 4 counts of attempted murder with a deadly weapon, 2 counts of child abuse and or neglect involving a deadly weapon, and 2 counts of battery with the use of a deadly weapon that resulted in substantial bodily harm. This is sad. Like, a man in his 30s and a 6-year-old girl were found to have suffered injuries from a shooting, all because of road rage. First of all, y'all people can't drive in the first place. And I'm not gonna lie, I get irritated as well. I'll be screaming sometimes, but it never leads me to get out of my car and shoot somebody. It never leads me to hurt somebody or harm somebody. What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all be doing these things? I really am in disbelief because you really got out of your car and shot a 30-year-old and a 6-year-old. That is actually very sad and very scary that you all are out here causing harm and or killing people because of a road rage incident. I need y'all to take your meds. I need y'all to go to therapy. I need y'all to breathe because it is not that serious for you to kill or harm somebody because of a road rage incident. Breathe. Breathe. Scream if you have to, but don't get out of your car and kill people. Jeez, the world just seems so dangerous and scary for no reason. No reason at all. And this is why I keep saying we need to do something about gun violence and getting all these guns off the street because a lot of y'all don't deserve guns. Y'all just don't. Anyway, you all have been listening to the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. I'm live every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. I'm also live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. If you have not been paying attention, you're missing out on so much. I was just covering the BET pink carpet at the BET Awards and just got done doing my first ever live remotes in New Orleans, Louisiana during Essence Fest. One of them being at the Dream House Lounge and another one being at Adis Nola. Yes, y'all, I'm doing the thing. A young black man doing the thing. I'm so proud of myself. You got this, Jaime Dee. I'm proud of you. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and talk about are moms allowed to be sexy? Again, yes, it's a topic. It's a social issue. Are moms allowed to be sexy? Call in at 702-221-7283. Again, the number to call in is 702-221-7283. It's a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Call in. Let's have this conversation. I'll be right back.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
ZinWorld Premium CBD offers full and broad-spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zinworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Ranch Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in-store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally
And we're back. Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM, a real live morning radio show. We're about to get into this topic. The number to call in again is 702-221-7283. Again, the number to call in is 702-221-7283. Now, the topic of discussion, which is a social issue, is: are moms allowed to be sexy? Now, why are we having this conversation? Oh, I'm going to tell you why. Because the baby father of Keke Palmer, named Darius Jackson, responds to folks online after speaking on Keke Palmer's outfit. Keke Palmer was just in Las Vegas at an Usher concert. And at this Usher concert, she was wearing this like bodysuit that was also covered by a full body lace, right? So just imagine your top part all the way down to your private part, like a body, what do you call that? One-piece swimsuit. It's like a one-piece swimsuit. And then over it was a full body sheet, like it had like a little bit of a black tint lace outfit, right? And so she was at the Usher concert and she was being serenaded by Usher. Yes, we got callers. Love that. She was being serenaded by Usher. Usher grabbed her by the waist. She was grabbing him over the shoulders. He was singing to her, serenading her. You know, Usher doesn't say all the celebrity women who come into the show. And so she was having a good time and her cheeks were out. Now, if you turned around, like I said, it was like a swimsuit. Her cheeks were out, but it was still covered by the tinted lace. And she looked good. But Darius Jackson, her baby father, got on social media and stated and said, it's the outfit though. You a mom. And that caused a huge outrage on Twitter. They were going in on Darius Jackson. Then he says, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Now, if you guys don't see me, I'm holding my phone right now because I want you guys to get into these comments. Let me tell you, because these comments, they were going in. They were going in. One person says, the problem is you came on social media instead of just having a conversation with her. That's lame. Your opinion and feelings are definitely valid, but to bring that online, yeah, we would have been over it. I stated on social media, just because you're a mom doesn't mean you got to stop being sexy. As well, just because someone is dressed sexy doesn't mean it's for the gaze of others. Somebody else says, y'all should stop trying to tell people how to handle this situation. This video clearly is circulating on social media, which is why he probably addressed it on this platform. Plus, most of y'all are quick to go live on Facebook and IG to expose and complain about y'all cheating spouses. Another person says, you're not a husband. Husbands get respected. Boyfriends get heard. Now, before I get way into my conversations, I know, in my opinions, I know we have people on hold right now, and I want to get to them because I'm so grateful that we have some callers in. Oh, yeah. Naturally Radiant, who's actually Nikki, who's online too. Let's get her in. She stated on YouTube before she called in that he recorded said booty cheeks in a leopard print bodysuit, and it was cute then. Why is it a problem now? Nikki, come on in. You're now live on the Jaime Dee Show. Talk to me about this situation, friend.
What's going on, Jaime Dee?
What's up, Nikki? And my fellow sore.
What's going on, Fred?
Yes, we fight.
So we're going to make this quick because I know you got callers today, honey. But if we weren't sexy, why we mamas? But if we weren't sexy before, why are we mamas?
Oh, tell them.
It's because we sexy, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay, then. So like I said in my comment, you know, when she was shaking her booty in that leopard print looking the bleep good, she was recording that. So why is it a problem now? This baby gave mama body. We are here for little niece Kiki, okay?
Okay. Now let's talk about this real quick because Kiki has definitely grown up ever since this baby, and she been looking good, right? You're a mom, right, Nikki?
Absolutely.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3 beautiful blessings. Congratulations to you, Nikki. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to me about this. When is it inappropriate for a mom to be sexy? Are there any spaces where it's inappropriate, or is it just like, hey, you're still human?
I mean, so here's the thing. It's always a time and a place for things. She at an Usher concert. She's at a concert. So her bodysuit with that shit and them cakes, cake and honey, I've lived.
Now, do you think your husband will have an issue, though?
With me, probably not, because he with me. He gonna be like, that's all mine. But I mean, I wouldn't wear my cakes out. You know, I had a baby late, so you know, I have a 6-year-old, y'all, and I'm 40. So I'm still working on this whole midsection situation. But if I could, I would.
you know you look good, Nikki. You know you look good. All right, I know you have to go because you're at work, and I appreciate you so much for calling in. But answer this question: what is too much to wear outside when you're not with your husband and when you're around a huge crowd of people?
I mean, for me personally, I think that just an overexposure is too much. I mean, I am a mom. It's okay to be sexy. You don't have to have everything hanging out to be sexy now. So I wouldn't go somewhere with a thong on, you know, in a bra top. Absolutely not. That's for him in the house, in the room.
Okay.
But if I want to wear a bodycon dress or some spandex and a tight shirt, guess what I'm going to do?
Wear it. Listen, I'm going to ring that bell for you because I support it. You better do exactly what you want to do. I also tell people all the time, it's about the communication piece that you have with your partner and the relationship that you have with your partner, because we don't know what they had a conversation about. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes. And if that's your relationship, that's your relationship. Now, actually, I do have one more last question. This is the last question for real. Do you think it was appropriate for Usher to grope a new mom and for her to grope him back? And I'm using the word grope because it was very intimate how they were touching each other.
I might have to look at it again because it looked like it was just a hug and they were singing and it was a concert. Honestly, I didn't see anything wrong with it. They entertainers.
Okay.
The cameras are on. They playing it up. So at the end of the day, she's coming home to you and you're not even her husband and you fighting.
Listen, you are right. You are right. Well, hey, Nikki, thank you so much. Before you go, tell everybody the show you just called into.
Baby, let me tell you something. You're trying to get some free promo out of me, huh?
I sure am, Nikki.
Y'all listen to the Jaime Dee Show live from
Period.
Las Vegas, okay?
Yes, thank you, Nikki. You have a great rest of your day, and you go have a good time at work. All right, friend.
Bye, honey.
Bye. All right, we have Rhonda on line 3. Rhonda, what up?
What's up, Jamie?
How are you, friend?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, Rhonda, let's have this conversation because you're a mom, correct?
Yes.
All right. And how many kids do you have?
I have 6 kids.
You have 6
including
kids.
10-year-old triplets.
Including 10-year-old triplets. Now, Rhonda, let's not think we don't know each other. This is Rhonda Kennedy, the Rhonda Kennedy. And before we go into this conversation, Rhonda, you're running for office, right?
Yes, I'm running for U.S. Senate right here in Nevada.
She's running for U.S. Senate. And are you a Republican or Democrat, Rhonda?
I am a Republican.
All right. Well, hey, she is.
But I'm an American first.
Period. And a mother. Okay, we're going to talk about it. So, Rhonda, real quick, you are a mother of 6 kids, 3 of them being triplets. And I know you to dress very schmexy. And you look good wherever you go. Talk to us about the situation. Do you think moms are not allowed to be sexy?
Of course moms can be sexy. I mean, I don't know who made that rule, but especially being a mom, you want to look nice. You want to be sexy. You want to know that you still got it.
Mm-hmm. So talk about this. Do you feel as though that when you're out here looking sexy as a mom, that you are asking for inappropriate or the wrong attention?
Okay, first of all, that's like blaming the victim, a rape victim, and blaming the victim and saying, hey, she shouldn't have been wearing that. She shouldn't have been wearing that. We can get attention. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can look, or you could be like, oh, she looks nice, whatever. But inappropriate attention, I don't care if you're wearing sweatpants and a T-shirt, it's inappropriate to get that type of attention.
I agree.
Unwanted.
I agree. So are there any spaces where moms are not allowed to be sexy, or is it just pretty much free reign?
Well, it depends on your level of sexiness.
Okay.
Like if you're wearing, if you're wearing some nice yoga pants and a T-shirt, and you're picking the kids up from school, that can consider to be sexy. That could be like soccer mom sexy.
Okay.
Or are you talking about club sexy? You're talking about concert sexy. So there's a different level, and it depends on the event, is the appropriateness of the attire. So, I'm not going to don't go wear booty shorts and a crop top to pick the kids up from school. I think that's inappropriate.
Right. I hear you.
Boobs hanging out. That's not appropriate.
Listen, you might be a single mom trying to find a single daddy, Rhonda.
Right.
So here, talking about this, are you married?
I am married, yes.
Okay,
And we just celebrated our 18-year wedding anniversary on the 30th, June 30th.
Oh, congratulations, Ron. I'm giving you and your husband that bell. Talk to me about this, because one of the comments on social media said, you're a boyfriend, you get heard, and husbands get respected. Is there really a distinction between your boyfriend and your husband and how you respect them?
No. I mean, your man is your man. If that's your man, then, you call him your man, then you respect them all the same. But, and it depends on what you call respect. I mean, wearing something that's sexy, I don't think it's disrespectful to your husband or your boyfriend.
Okay.
And I think an insecure man doesn't matter what their wife or their girlfriend wears, even if they're not with them. Mm-hmm. If they're secure, they can wear whatever they want to out in public, and they know they're coming home to them because they know what they got at home.
Okay.
So yeah.
You better.
So a lot of this is. It's insecurities. I'm secure. My husband can go out or whatever. I'm secure because I know what he got at home. So, that's the way other people should feel.
Rhonda.
Yeah. If you got it locked down, then you don't have nothing to worry about. So insecure men just, when they talk about their women are wearing this and you can't wear that out. Why?
See, Rhonda, this is why you got 6 kids. Now, everybody on social media right now is awesome. Speak, Miss Rhonda. Okay, I have a few more questions before I let you go. So, talk to me about this. Do you feel as though that your husband has a say-so in what you wear?
If I'm walking out of the house and I'm not fashionably correct, or my outfit doesn't look right, colors don't go, whatever, he better say something. He knows not to let me walk out of the house looking crazy. Right. But as far as the sexiness of what I'm wearing, no, and he doesn't do that either.
That's good. Now, Rhonda, a few more questions because, like I said, you are actually running for U.S. Senate. You are a human first, even though you identify as a Republican, and you are a mom as well. Talk to us about this, and I want to switch the topic just a little bit because, again, you dress very well, and Rhonda, you be stepping. When you step, you step. Now, I'll be giving you your props, but we see often that Republicans even talk about how other people should dress and how women should dress. Do you feel as though that with you running for U.S. Senate as a Republican, how you dress is going to hinder you from winning your race?
No, I dress very appropriate. You know, as a candidate. That doesn't mean I gotta wear, you know, a muumuu and some flip flops. You know, I can wear a nice contour dress that's just a little sexy but not inappropriate. So no, I don't think because you're running for office, or I don't think because you're a Republican that you have to look like, you know, that you're just the head of the bake sale, and you know, and not fashionable. I mean, you're representing the people. And when I look at my representatives, I look at what they're saying, but you know, we also look at the way they look and how they dress and how they carry themselves, because you're representing the community. Is it, you know, sometimes shallow? It could be, but I've actually heard supporters when I was running for office say that they liked the way that I dressed, and they talked about the current representative that she was frumpy and didn't dress well.
Wow.
So it does. Your appearance makes a difference, because if you're sloppy on the outside, you're going to be sloppy on the inside.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Last question, Rhonda, because I know you got to go, and we have to move on to our next segment. But answer this. As an individual who is secure in herself, who is a powerhouse in her race and just doing what she needs to do, how do you handle men who look at you and identify you based off of your clothes and your looks versus your talents, your humanness, and your education?
Well, if you're an opponent, I love it, because being a litigator, I get underestimated all the time by male opponents, male opposing counsels, because they look at me, they may think, oh, you know, she's like a fashion this and that. But when I walk into the courtroom, they're like, oh my goodness, where's she come from? So I welcome the underestimation, because women get underestimated all the time. But then when women have, you know, a little bit of sass with them, a little bit of sexiness to them, then you really get underestimated and not taken seriously. But when I speak and I talk about issues, and you know, it looks past me and the appearance, and it goes, you know, to the brain, and they know I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm a fighter. I am sassy, and you know, and I get stuff done.
Look, listen, you know what? I'm going to ring the bell for you because you deserve that. And I'm proud of you for doing what you need to do, how you need to do it. We may not have the same type of, you know, opinions on some policies, but you know what? I would love to have you on the show. We got to get you in here, have this conversation, and have a good, respectful one too, because you are a respectful individual and you know how to have a conversation about what's right, because like you said, you are a human first. So, hey, Rhonda, I'm inviting you to come on to the Jaime Dee show. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, friend.
Come on.
Yes,
I love you. Your shows are always funny, entertaining, and best of all, they're knowledgeable. You get information, and they're educating. So keep it up.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. And that was, hey, I appreciate you. That was Rhonda, who is running for U.S. Senate. Like she said, she's a human first. She may be identifying as a Republican, but she is somebody you can have a conversation with and get to know the real individual. She's not all about being political. She's also about being a human. So thank you so much for Rhonda for calling in as well. Thank you so much for my soror of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Nikki out of Chicago, Illinois, who is a substance abuse program manager. You better go ahead and get a black women. All right, you're listening to the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. We're going to come right back after this break, and we're going to have our very own Mark Hayes, who is the KSHP general manager and a sports analyst, to talk about the NBA Summer League, NBA Con, what other NBA events are happening this weekend in Vegas, and more. So make sure to stick around. Again, thank you so much to those two beautiful black women who called into the Jaime Dee Show. Love it, love it, love it. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go anywhere.
John Moles was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
Zen World Premium CBD offers full and broad spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Ranch Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in-store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Hold on real quick before we get into this next segment. Y'all are going in on the YouTube right now, and I love it. The Way Up Creative says, hey, our CEO is a sexy mom, and that's completely okay. I know that's right. Shout out to Tracy Holloway, a.k.a. the Way Up CEO. Sexy mama, you. Love it. All right, so if you're just now tuning into the Jaime Dee Show, you already missed the daily news headline, so make sure to tune in a little bit sooner, okay? We have some goofy things to talk about. Then we just had a conversation about, are moms allowed to be sexy? Because Darius, who is Keke Palmer's baby daddy, was going in on her for being sexy at the Usher concert. And now we are going to have a conversation with our very own Mark Hayes, who is the KSHP general manager in sport, and now a sports analyst. Well, not now, he's been a sports analyst. This man has been in the industry for years. This man is, he don't want me to call him this, but the guru, because that man knew a lot. But yes, he's going to join us. Welcome in, Mark Hayes.
What's going on, Jamie?
What's
going
up,
on, brother? How you doing, man? I'm glad you made it back, man. I was getting a little bit worried. Yeah, I was seeing you out in New Orleans. I didn't know if you was going to come back home, but I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I was stuck. I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much, Mark. And also special shout out to you for actually truly being a supporter in the industry and helping me out along the way, because it wouldn't have been possible without you. So I appreciate you, man. I've had some flowers. No. I got a cowbell though.
No. Look, all I'm doing is the support. You've done the hard work, so an opportunity is opened up, and like I told you, man, you remind me of a young me. So
yeah,
just keep going. If I see you get off track, I'm gonna tell you. That's it.
That's what a big brother's for. I appreciate that.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Mark. You're honestly the best. So let's get into the NBA Summer League. I had to Google this real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the guru of everything. I did used to be a sports reporter, and I did work for NBC Sports Washington, but I fell off a little bit, and I hold myself accountable. But the NBA Summer League, also known as Las Vegas Summer League, is known as an off-season basketball competition organized by the National Basketball Association. Yeah. NBA teams come together to try out different summer rosters instead of their regular season lineups, including rookies, sophomore, and G League affiliate players.
Yeah.
So Mark, again, like I said, you're a sports guru and
Yeah.
you are a sports analyst. You've been in the industry for a while, and you've been at KSHP for what, 15 years now?
Yeah, 14. 15 will be next 2024.
2024.
15th year. Yeah.
But you've been in Vegas for how long?
I've been in Vegas since 1997.
Jeez, you've been here for a while.
97. Yeah, man, I've been here for a while. A lot of summers.
So you've seen a lot.
A lot of summers. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. A lot of growth. And my daughter's 24. Yeah, 1997. I got here in 96, and then I've been here full time since 97. So.
Nice. Okay, so then you know about the NBA Summer League.
Yeah.
It's been here for a while. Talk to us about that, because I'm not going to lie, me being new to Vegas, I never knew about this. So what is the importance of the Summer League, and why does it even happen?
Well, the first thing is, I mean, it's been in rounds in Vegas since 2004.
Wow.
Right? So when it first originally started, 2004, they only had 8 teams. Now they got 32 teams, which is all the NBA teams. What it's good. NBA coaches that actually coach these teams, they aren't the coaches. They hire either the assistants, or they bring someone on from maybe their D League affiliate, and to coach the team. So the head coaches, the player personnel guys, they get to sit back and watch all these rookies, second year guys. On the NBA team, it's only 12 spots. So you figure they bring 12 guys on the team, only 12 guys can make it. So out of those 12 guys, you might have 1 or 2 guys that make an actual NBA roster. So
wow. Wait, they can still get picked up after the Summer League?
Yes, they can still get picked up, but
this is a big deal.
A lot of these teams, if they don't get picked up, then they go to their other D League affiliates. So the NBA has affiliates around the country that are D League teams. So like Boston, they'll have a team. Like Vegas, we have a team here in Vegas that is a D League team, which is where it's like a developmental league for the NBA players, college players that didn't get drafted. So this NBA Summer League is kind of like a make or break time for a lot of young guys that are trying to make NBA teams.
Oh, that's really important.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, they've really made the NBA's the way they've set this up, where guys that, again, 12 spots and 8, I will say between 8 and 9 of those active rosters are guys that's been in the NBA at least 5 or 6 years. So now you have guys that are trying to make the team. They're competing with guys that's been in NBA for 5, 6, maybe 10 years. But these are guys that's been on different teams. They're kind of bouncing around teams. And so now you got these young guys that are 18, 19, and 20 that have been drafted or undrafted that are trying to make a roster. Even guys that get drafted may not make the roster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's very difficult. So when you see guys playing in this summer league, or see guys playing when the NBA season start, these guys really did something to make the team.
So Mark, you know a lot about sports, and I'm laughing because we have so many conversations outside of the radio station.
Yeah,
talk to me about your experience in sports, because you've played sports, right?
Long time ago. Long
Mike,
time
you're not
ago.
that old.
I know, but I mean, when you've been in this business, it's times 2.
Okay.
All right. So however long you've been in the radio business, television, it's times 2. But yeah, I've played a little football in my days. High school, college, got a chance to play some professional football, and now I just sit back and watch guys, because I know what the grind is. I know what the hard work is. You got to work out. You got to eat right. Yeah. You got to give up something, and it's a grind. And just like anything you do, if you really, what you put in is what you get out of it. And so football, basketball, baseball, tennis, soccer, radio,
right,
it's all work.
Yeah.
And so if you're not willing to put in a little bit of work, you're not gonna get nothing out of it. And for me now, I've gotten exactly what I want to do. I had an opportunity to play. I had an opportunity to play against a lot of good players, some still playing, some not playing no more. But now for me is to talk about it, be around it, and watch other guys that are playing now that are friends of mine.
Right.
My kids, like I said, my daughter had an opportunity to kind of follow in my footsteps.
Yeah.
My daughter actually had a chance to go to Iowa State University, and she played 4 years of Division I soccer. Had opportunity. Awesome. She was a 2-time captain in the Big 12, and so she kind of followed in my footsteps. But my son was like, I want to use my brain instead of my body. So
why you make that face?
Yeah. So after he grabbed, because it was hurtful. I was a little bit hurt.
It was hurt.
Not at him, at just me not being able to see him play.
Okay.
I was more hurt.
Did he play in high school?
Yeah, he played at Bishop
enough?
Gorman. Yeah, he played at Gorman. It was enough, but he was good enough to continue to play. But he did come to me with a plan, and then he said, "Hey, Dad, I don't want to use my body no more. I want to use my brain, and I want to be a doctor."
Oh,
I said, okay,
that's amazing.
I said, let's do it. And so he's going to be going to med school in the fall of 2024. And so, that's his plan. And I always, and just like with sports, these guys we watch and we see, they have a plan, and their ultimate goal, Jamie, is to be in the NBA. That's their ultimate goal. And some make it, some don't. And, it's a tough business because these guys are getting paid a lot of money, and you only can have 12 guys on the roster. And so this summer league, to me, we kind of got off topic a little bit, but
it was a good topic though.
The summer league is a great way for guys to get seen, and also guys that are not getting as much recognition. There's a lot of diamond in the roughs, and then the summer league, it does help because they play not Vegas, but they go to Sacramento, they go to Utah, and then they finish up with the kind of a USA basketball tournament. So it's a lot of basketball, and if these guys don't make it, I always say, don't ever give up on your dreams, because there's so many different leagues you can still play in and then get an opportunity. Because if you're really good, you'll get seen no matter where you're at.
Right.
And so that's kind of with this NBA, and like you were saying, all the things that they have that facilitate what's going on in Vegas for the next 7 days. It's just amazing because so many LeBron and Chris Paul and Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, all those guys will be in town this weekend, not playing, but you'll see them walking around the facility. So there's an opportunity for guys to not only get pictures and see some of their favorite basketball players, but also get a chance to kind of see them sitting courtside.
Right.
And so, and that's just kind of bringing us to NBA here in Las Vegas. And I think this summer league over 20 years showed that Vegas is a great place to have an NBA team. And I think that'll happen, especially with the summer league being here every summer.
Yeah. Now, I did do some research because, I can't come on my show and not know
of
nothing.
course.
Not know nothing. So I see that the NBA Summer League is from Friday, July 7th until Monday, July 17th. That is a long time.
Yeah.
And I know they're actually playing games, but they're playing it at the UNLV basketball arena, correct?
The Thomas and Mack. The Thomas and Mack and the Cox
okay.
Pavilion, which are right next to each other. They'll be playing anywhere from 16 to 17 games a day. And then at the end, they have a little championship game. But people can go and watch not only some of the younger stars, but also maybe even see a first or second year team or player that's on their favorite team. And that's the one thing about Vegas is we don't have an NBA team. So this is probably like the closest we'll get to an NBA. Right. And so now you get to see all 32 teams, and it's packed. The arena isn't full, but when you have that many games, you can see all the teams play and then see all these up and coming young guys playing. So it's great. I mean, we've actually had, the NBA Summer League here now. It's exactly 19 years to the date. And so, we went from 8 to 10 teams now to 32, and that's every team in the NBA. So
that's lit.
Yeah.
I see that there's so much going on due to the fact that we have the NBA Summer League. Now we have the first ever NBA Con, which is a historic lineup of NBA legends, rising stars, live music, fashion, and limited edition merch. It's actually from July 7th until the 9th.
Yes.
Are you going to this? Did you hear about it?
I got invited to it, but you know me.
In bed by 8.
Yeah. If it's 6 o'clock, 5:30, I can leave work a little bit early, but I may go to one day of it, but I'm not sure. But I know of I've got some people contacting me about some of the tickets and if we're getting them and not. But this is amazing. I mean, this just kind of even opens the door more for meet and greets, and you can actually see your favorite player.
You're just walking around
and sign autographs, memorabilia. And I think this convention here, this Comic-Con convention that they have, this NBA Con convention, that is amazing. Another way for people not only to be connected to their favorite teams, but also be connected to seeing players, bringing their kids, taking pictures, and getting merchandise. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for people that live here in Vegas and people that come from out of town, because it's a lot of people that's going to come to Vegas just for the summer league.
Yeah.
Right. And
it's gonna be packed. Like I said, they have the NBA center stage. They have a park where you can actually show off your skills. They have podcasts and panels, fashion, talent appearances, product drops. They have so much going on this weekend. Yeah. But I know you even said outside of the NBA Summer League, outside of NBA Con, there's also other events. Talk to us about those events.
Some of the other events that I know they do have is more of another nightlife. I know they do some of the NBA players. They do have parties at some of the venues at the Mandalay Bay, whether it's at the Caesar's Palace, the MGM. They do, and some other guys, and I don't know specific dates, but I know in the past they've had pool parties where they've invited people out in pool parties because of the weather. I mean, 109 degrees, 110 degrees. But they also do a banquet where it's a legends a banquet for legends. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and some of those guys that's played in the NBA decades ago, they come to town and they do like a legends banquet where they are honored and then they honor the other people. So that's something for me, again, I guess that's probably going to be something I would look forward to doing, is going and seeing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at a legends banquet and somebody that I've looked up to.
A party, a pool party or something.
I mean, once a year I do it. And so maybe we'll do it where I stay out past my curfew. So but no, that's something that, I've seen a few things. They're not really talking about it, but that legends banquet, you get an opportunity to see all the greats, you know, past and present, guys that have played decades ago, guys that are maybe still coaching, but you get to see all those guys rubbing shoulders, like the likes of Magic Johnson, Michael Cooper, Michael Jordan was in town one year. But that's something that a legends banquet where you also get to see all those guys get back together and talk and share stories. We have Paul McKeskey in here a lot. Yeah. And so he's an NBA legend. Yeah. And, and I don't know if he's a part of that, cool. But yeah, so he's a part of anytime they do some type of legends, where you bring former players together. It's something that the NBA and the PA, which is the Players Association, they put on, and that's amazing where they honor either coaches or NBA past and present. Right. So
now, before we go, because I know that this is pretty much the end of my show. Yes, we are seeing that they're planning to build an NBA arena here in Las Vegas. However, they're not giving that much information about is an NBA team going to come and so on and so forth. But it's like, if you're building an arena, of course an NBA team's going to come. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on that?
Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Just like a few years back before we got the Knights, and then they kind of started building the Raider Stadium, and everybody was like,
why would you build it with no team?
You just going to have an empty stadium? No, we're not going to have an empty stadium. So, and this was 4 years ago. I was doing an interview with someone, and I told them this. I said, in 2024, 2025, the NBA will be in Las Vegas. Even if they're not playing in that new stadium or that new arena, they will be able to play in T-Mobile. They can play in the Michelob Ultra where the Aces play. Yeah,
we have so many arenas here.
They can play even in the Allegiant if they just kind of build it out. They play soccer there, but they want their own arena, but they can still play here, just like the A's. Yeah, right. They're building the A's stadium, but they're going to come here in 2 years or a year and a half, and they'll play at the Las Vegas ballpark. But they'll be here because now, if you would ask me 10 years ago, Jamie, I would have never thought Las Vegas would have every professional sports team here in 2024, 2025. And they're coming.
It makes sense.
Well, it's because of the gambling. Yeah. A lot of it was because of the gambling. But
and now you can sports gamble.
Yeah, you can bet on it. You can bet on it. But before you couldn't. It was only you wasn't allowed to bet on any Vegas sports teams. So that was one of the reasons they didn't let them come to Vegas. But it's over. now they profiting off of it. So it's great.
You see why I call you the sports guru?
No, I just know a little bit. I know a little bit.
You just filled the rest of my show with sports.
I know a little bit, man. I appreciate you always, just having me jump on and talk about that. That's one thing I can, like you were saying, we're talking about Busta Rhymes, right?
Yeah.
I can
Mark, you can talk.
I gotta talk for I can let us go for another hour if you want to.
No, Mark, I got something to do, Mark.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you having me on. That's one thing I do know a lot about is sports and different sports. So
facts. Fun fact, if you guys don't know, Mark also is a radio personality here at KSHP for the K-Shop show.
Something, so, yes.
If you don't know Mark, you get used to him because he does his own show for K-Shop.
All the fans, all Jamie's fans, he's building his brand. I'm glad. I'm just liking to be a part of it.
Yes, I appreciate you, Mark. You are absolutely amazing. We give you this bell ring.
Yeah, hey, there it goes.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
No, man. It was Mama Dee. Mama Dee brought you here, and God brought you to me. So
Mama Dee, he talking about you.
Yeah, I'm happy, and like I told you, man, to just be you, be who you are, and this radio show go. Like I said, I'll still be here, and you'll be miles and miles and another planet somewhere doing a great radio show on a big network. So.
Well, I receive, accept, and claim that, Mark.
Yeah.
And I will never forget you.
I can see it. No, I won't.
You
Next
come with
time
me, Mark.
when you come to town, just make sure I get a pass somewhere.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
Mark,
sir.
y'all heard it right here on the Jaime Dee Show.
Yeah.
Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. Mark even said himself, I'm going to be the best of the best, and I'm going to have a space for me to just do exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, because I've been working for this. I've been working for this. And I have Mark's love and support. I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you.
Yes. All right, brother.
Hey, make sure you guys tune in every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST. It's the Jaime Dee Show. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimedEeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jaimedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.